Who is Zelensky in real life? Who really is the Ukrainian comedian who has become a darling of the Western press and is praised as a hero on the covers of our weeklies and on our TV news? We know that he was born in 1978 into a family of Jewish origins and that his first language is not Ukrainian but Russian. He chooses a career as an actor and comedian, founds the TV series Sluha Narodu, Servant of the People, and produces the telenovela Sluha Narodu, in which Zelensky himself plays the ordinary man who, tired of the political corruption raging in Ukraine, is unexpectedly elected president. It seems that Igor Kolomoyskyi, a powerful businessman with triple Ukrainian, Cypriot, and Israeli passports, a U.S. trustee, and the main oligarch of Ukraine, is watching the popular soap opera when he comes up with the magnificent idea of transforming fiction into reality and having the actor interpret comedian Zelensky's part as the president not only on video but also in reality. Immediately following Zelensky's announcement of the formation of a party with the same name as the popular soap opera, Servant of the People, and at the height of his television popularity, he announces his candidacy for president the following year. From that moment on, his company, Gvardal 95, will record an anomalous flow of loans, managed through offshore companies with offices in tax havens, for an amount of $40 million. The main donor of Zelensky's campaign is the controversial oligarch Kolomoyskyi, owner of Privat Bank, the most important bank in Ukraine, who has been involved in several cases of fraudulent bankruptcy and illicit investments. Igor Kolomoyskyi was one of the main financiers of some of the paramilitary neo-Nazi and ultra-Nazi groups that, in 2014, produced the coup that overthrew President Yanukovych's legitimate government and precipitated 8 years of instability and civil war in the region. In April 2019, Zelensky, as soon as he was elected president, immediately proceeded to distribute government tasks to the shareholders of his company, Gvardal 95. Former CEO Ivan Bukhanov takes over as head of the Secret Service, while Deputy Director Serhiy Shafir becomes the president's official spokesman. Igor Kolomoyskyi, an oligarch and Zelensky's financier, has strong economic interests in the Donbass. As a result, in the silence of the international community, his private army of infantry organizations, some of which are incorporated into the Ukrainian army, has killed approximately 16,000 Russophones since 2015. This is also the reason why Zelensky, at the peace negotiations, refused the Russian requests for recognition of the People's Republic of Donbass and was willing to continue the war by any means, trying in every way to involve NATO and extend it to the rest of Europe. According to information from the Pandora Papers and republished in The Guardian on October 3, 2021, Zelensky holds shares of 3 offshore companies, has agreements with several oligarchs from which he receives ill-gotten gains and millions of dollars, and is directly involved in a transfer of weapons and money to the Nazi youth. It is reasonable to wonder if the Ukrainian president is actually the hero that the European media are portraying in light of all of this and his declared desire to see the country join NATO, play up American military bases on Russian borders, and use nuclear weapons. We wonder if Western politicians and the media realize how much profiteering and corruption lurks behind this heinous character, and how much they are willing to risk indulging this deranged businessman's war fantasies. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel.